So I thought I would do the lip shop open with me. And me and Jamie are going up to step 3 today. Now I am eating in a very different way to I did. Oh yeah, Papa. Good for her. I'm eating in a very different way to how I did when I went up the steps before, or if you've seen me in maintenance before. My plan is to eat very differently. Don't mind this, I've just tucked this in. It looks like I've got something down my trousers. And the reason for that is because I am focusing much more on a couple of things. The first is trying to keep inflammation reduced in my body. If someone's got lipedema, that is like the key to trying to keep those symptoms at bay. The other thing is trying to manage my sugar addiction, because I'm a sugar addict. I've always been open with that, talked about it at length, and kind of what I've done to overcome that. And I think in the past I've got stuck in this trap of thinking if I have to give something up, then that's like a disordered way of eating and that isn't any good, when actually it is much more self-serving of me and much more looking after my own health and well-being for me to not eat refined sugars, because in the same way an alcoholic really shouldn't touch the substance they're abusing, I should really try and stop that as much as I can. Now, here's the interesting bit though. I hate cooking. So I've had to try and come up with ways that I can eat that are really quick, simple and easy. And I'm going up to step 3, but I am doing a bit of a lazy step 3. So I'm having 3 products and a 400 calorie meal in the evening. We're looking at kind of higher protein, higher fat, lower carbs, trying to eat as many single ingredient foods as possible, but make it so that meals can fit together in 10 minutes and be super simple. Just a little task. Anyway, here's what I've got this week. I've got 3 meals I'm going to try this week. And then the aim is that I can kind of put these into a bigger rotation. So I'm going to try 3 recipes this week. The ones that work go into the bank for rotations. The ones that don't, we bin. But they're going to be quite simple. So anyway, I've got cling film, body. And then I'm going to try and show you things that I've got in the meals. I got Jamie some spinach because he wanted some spinach. So the first thing that I'm going to do is cod. I'm going to do cod wrapped in streaky bacon. So I've got some organic free range pork, and all that is in this is pork belly, sea salt, antioxidants. There's no non-organic things in here, so that's good. Some cod, so I'm going to have those together with asparagus. So I've got some asparagus and I've got some veg. We know I like a little mixed veg, prepared veg. So, you know, and all of these are barley active vegetables, so we're not going to class these as like, you know, anything bad. So veg and protein to go with that. Meal 1. I feel like there says something else I was meant to put with that. Maybe not. So they can be really simple because they have to be. They have to be for me. Next thing I've got is chicken, and I'm going to do chicken, broccoli, cream cheese. I'm going to cook the chicken, going to cut the broccoli up, put it in a little dish with the cheese, put some grated cheese on top. This is just Waitrose organic medium cheddar, which has only got milk in it, milk and salt, so we love that. That is going to be another really easy meal with veg. I've got loads of veg bits. And then the last thing I'm going to try, again, super simple, stuffed peppers. I like these long peppers. These ones are not the biggest. It'll be fine. So cut them in half. We're doing stuffed peppers. Biggest mind-breaking recipe in the world. Some tuna, 1 tin per meal, and some organic full-fat mayonnaise, which makes me feel really weird because I've never eaten a full-fat sauce in my whole life. But I need to get the fats and the proteins in. That's what's going to help me here, right? That's what I think's going to help. Tuna foil because I didn't have any, and then I've got this milk, distilled milk, to try. Yeah, because this one's meant to be really good, isn't it? It's pasteurised, homogenised, don't know what any of that means, Jersey full cream milk. Again, I feel bizarre having full cream milk, but I've seen so much online about how good this is, just how much, like, by way of like nutrients, calcium, but also how good the fats are and the proteins are within it. So we're gonna give it a go. Have a cup, 2 cups of tea a day with that in. So it's not like I'm gonna be guggling it, but I'll have a bit. Anyway, let's put together my first meal and see how it all goes. Like I said, this should do 6 days for me, because me and Jamie eat different things, because he just sticks to his boring meals. But I am really determined with this, and actually, because of how I've planned this, it should mean that there is literally minimal tracking of calories or measuring of food. It should literally be that the only thing I really have to weigh is the cheese before I rate it. So let's see how it goes.